why didn't The Rock not come up at all in this promo? Like as far as I know, is Rock advertised for anything going forward? Like, is suddenly Dwayne going to be absent here, and this is just going to be seen as standing on his own 2 feet? Like, I found it curious as I was watching the promo back that The Rock was not mentioned at all. Like, hey, this is easy for me, and also, oh, by the way, why wouldn't I, align myself with The Rock? Why wouldn't I do this? We share, our career paths are so similar. Like, there was no connection, there was no mention, there was no nothing. And maybe that explanation comes down the line because they're going to try to drag this thing out. But I don't. So is Dwayne going to be there? Because if Dwayne's there, then to me, it's the same thing of, okay, Roman's not here, but we've got Paul Heyman, members of the Bloodline, to kind of continue this, to be able to go toe-to-toe with Cody or whomever you're going up against. But I did find it curious. And that's the one question that I still have remaining is, okay, all right, I got the explanation from you, John. It was great. You did a great job. Okay, so how does The Rock figure into all of this now?
See, now that's chapter 2. In this slow burn WWE, now we turn the page. Okay, so as you mentioned, no mention of even the incident that happened in Elimination Chamber. No mention of Travis Scott. No mention of The Rock. No mention of it. So now the way they work, as we've seen this with the Bloodline, now we wait till next week. And then the next week. And so they have layers to this because they already got us hooked. They got us hooked already. But what I'm saying is that I believe that they, week after week, will start explaining all of this leading up to WrestleMania.
But that's the problem. Like, if he's only going to be here Monday and the following Monday, and there's no Rock explanation, you need someone, in order for it to be a slow burn, you need somebody there to represent that side. Otherwise, it's...
Yeah, like, are you confident Dwayne's showing up before Vegas?
Yes, on the videotape.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, okay. I do. He'll be on the show. He just won't be live in the arena.
Okay, that's
which is fine.
Yeah,
which is fine because again, he did that a couple of times last year, and it was good. Like it was still. Again, you had Paul Heyman, you had a lot of other members of the Bloodline. It's fine. I'm cool with that, but I am kind of curious as to why there was no mention of that. And at least a nod, and at least a foreshadow of, oh, and by the way, there's more to this story that you don't even know about. Maybe I'll get to that next week, right? Like, there was no foreshadowing of The Rock. And maybe I'm wrong, but it just had my spidey senses going off of, that's interesting.
It is interesting from a business standpoint too, because we saw the schedule coming before, like at this whole international schedule right into WrestleMania. Well, those countries and those cities are starved for WWE. So even if The Rock or Cena doesn't show up, they still are rooting for WWE. It's going to be sold out. If this is in Miami, Milwaukee, Chicago, we'd be saying, well, wait a minute now. Now hold on a second. We paid good money here to see the stars. Where the hell is The Rock? Well, right. Right? Like that video would not work in Milwaukee. They're throwing beer at the screen. That's not working. But in those other countries, though, Italy and Brussels and all that, it's like, oh, it's WWE, root for everything, and they're forgiving of everything because they never come to those cities to have a Raw or SmackDown. So, but like in the United States, like, hold on a second. Like we got The Undertaker, we got Brock Lesnar ramping up. Where's the stars for all this? So it's interesting for WWE to do this.
I mean, I think we saw it the way Monday was booked. You got a 10-minute main event with Braun and Finn. Like, you got Kaiser versus Penta around 847. Like, It was after that. It's like, hey, you got Cena. Everything else, you'll enjoy it and just move from there.
Well, I mean, at least Penta has a new direction. Good for him.
Yeah.